If you're a JRPG fan like me, love a good story, and enjoy combat systems packed with strategy, emotion, and nostalgia, then stick around. I've put together a top 12 JRPGs that run smoothly on low-end PCs. These are incredible games with tons of content that won't fry your machine. So go ahead and smash that like button, share this with your fellow low-spec warriors, drop a comment telling me which game you want to see on the channel, and of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any epic recommendations. Alright, let's get into it.
This world is full of mysteries.
Octopath Traveler. This game redefined the HD 2D art style. If you're into classic pixel art but with a modern twist and stunning lighting effects, you're gonna love this one. You control 8 different travelers, each with their own unique stories and abilities, which intersect in surprising ways. The turn-based combat is deep and addictive, forcing you to strategize to break enemy defenses. Despite its gorgeous visuals, Octopath Traveler is surprisingly well optimized, running smoothly even on budget machines. It's a visual and gameplay treat without melting your hardware.
Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles is a tactical JRPG with a really unique twist, blending real-time and turn-based strategy, with an emotionally engaging story and a gorgeous watercolor-like art style. Set in a fictional war inspired by World War II, you lead a squad of soldiers where every battlefield decision matters. It's surprisingly lightweight on system resources and gives you a solid dose of tactical action. If you're into tactical combat with that JRPG flair, this one's a must-play. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Originally released in 2004 in Japan and later localized for Steam, this classic from Nihon Falcom delivers what many modern RPGs still try to achieve: characters that feel like real people, with evolving relationships and incredibly detailed world building through natural dialogue. You follow Estelle Bright and her adopted brother Joshua on a journey that starts off small, like a training adventure, but quickly escalates into political intrigue, military threats, and emotional twists. Combat is grid-based and turn-based, with delayed skills, cast-time magic, and a craft point system for powerful abilities. It's simple on the surface, but becomes deep and strategic as you learn the mechanics. And the best part? Trails in the Sky is just a beginning. If you love it, you can dive into second chapter and third, and even continue into the legendary Trails of Cold Steel saga. Tales of Graces F Remastered. Recently released on PC via Steam, Tales of Graces F is a must-play for anyone craving action-packed gameplay and a captivating story. The game follows Asbel Lant, a young man determined to protect those he loves, even if it means standing against the whole world. The narrative blends drama, politics, friendship, and those emotional twists that only the Tales of series can deliver. If you enjoy characters who grow, both emotionally and in strength, you'll quickly get attached to this cast. Combat is real-time, allowing free movement on the battlefield, with fluid combos, dodging, and flashy special arts that keep every fight intense and satisfying. If you're looking for a fast-paced JRPG with heart, anime-style energy, and a story that pulls you in, Graces F is absolutely worth your time.
I knew somehow you would stop me.
I want to protect your future.
Ys Memories of Celceta. If there's a franchise that knows how to deliver fast-paced action, it's Ys, and Memories of Celceta might just be the best entry for low-spec PC gamers looking for a modern, addictive experience. You play as the eternal adventurer Adel Kristen, who wakes up in an unfamiliar town with no memory. Your goal? Rebuild your past while exploring a vast, dangerous forest filled with secrets and ancient mysteries. The visuals are simple yet polished, making the game run smoothly even on modest hardware. The real-time combat is fast and engaging with character swapping mechanics, dungeon exploration, resource gathering, and massive boss fights, all decked by an absolutely killer soundtrack. Seriously, listen to the boss themes and try not to get hyped. On top of that, the pacing is fantastic. No endless tutorials or bloated dialogue. The gameplay is tight, fluid, and super rewarding. If you want an action RPG with classic soul and modern gameplay, Ys Memories of Celceta is a must. And yes, it'll run honorably, even on a potato.
Get to mess with our worlds.
Fantasian Neo Dimension. From Final Fantasy creator, Fantasian Neo Dimension is a visual gem for anyone seeking a stunning JRPG that doesn't require a high-end rig. With handcrafted diorama environments digitally scanned into the game, it creates a unique and mesmerizing aesthetic. The turn-based combat system introduces a cool twist, letting you store enemy encounters to fight multiple foes at once, adding strategy and risk. The PC version is well optimized, offering a premium experience that's light on your system. It's truly a playable work of art.
This is worth to you.
Perhaps they can tell you what you wish to know.
I'll get them all back, whatever it takes. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the God Realm.
Chained Echoes. Imagine if someone combined the best parts of Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, and Xenogears into a single game. That's Chained Echoes. Developed almost entirely by one person, this game captures the soul of classic JRPGs and delivers a deep, original experience. The story is mature, filled with political intrigue, emotional depth, broken characters, and an expansive world that never treats the player like a child. Combat is turn-based with a twist, a unique overdrive mechanic that demands you stay within an optimal zone to maximize efficiency. It's clever, fast-paced, and forces you to think every turn. Plus, no grinding, no random encounters, just pure, purposeful gameplay. Visually, it's a love letter to the 16-bit era with gorgeous pixel art and fluid animation. Best of all, it runs beautifully on low-spec PCs. If you crave that golden JRPG feeling with fresh execution, Chained Echoes is a no-brainer. Am Setsuna. From Tokyo RPG Factory, Am Setsuna is a nostalgic ride straight from the heart of Chrono Trigger fans. Combat uses a familiar active time battle system with character positioning elements. The story follows Setsuna, a young woman on a pilgrimage to sacrifice herself to save the world from monsters. A premise that's as tragic as it is beautiful. What makes the game shine is the atmosphere. A snow-covered world, a somber piano-driven soundtrack, and a bittersweet tone that runs through the entire journey. It's a smaller, more focused game, but it delivers a heartfelt experience. Proof that less is sometimes more, especially when it comes to emotion. Yes, it has a few flaws, but Am Setsuna is a charming JRPG that's definitely worth checking out.
Due to a violent tyrant, once a renowned
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remastered. If you believe that great games don't age, they mature, then Suikoden is for you. Konami finally listened to fans and brought back two of the greatest JRPGs from the 32-bit era in a remastered collection that respects the originals while updating them for modern systems. The sprites have been polished, lighting and sound effects enhanced, and the result is a return to glory, one that runs flawlessly on almost any PC. Suikoden 1 tells a tight story of betrayal, war, and rebellion. But Suikoden 2? That's a masterpiece, with morally complex characters, deep political drama, and over 100 recruitable characters. Yes, you can literally build an army. Combat is fast, strategic, and switches between standard party battles, one-on-one duels, and large-scale war skirmishes.
Add to that a legendary soundtrack and a world where your choices truly matter. Never played Suikoden? This remaster is the perfect starting point. Already a fan? Get ready to relive the magic in a beautifully modern package that keeps the soul intact.
CrossCode. In CrossCode, you play as Leah, a mute girl with no memory trapped inside a fictional MMORPG called Crossworlds. But unlike real MMOs, this one's fully story-driven, filled with mystery, intrigue, and plot twists. Combat is fast-paced and technical, real-time action with projectiles, dodging, combos, and elemental abilities. But what really stands out are the clever physics-based puzzles, which challenge your brain without ever becoming frustrating. Visually, it's a pixel art masterpiece, fluid, colorful, and incredibly detailed. The environments range from sci-fi deserts to lush tropical forests, each area with its own unique vibe. CrossCode is a heartfelt tribute to the golden age of JRPGs with modern mechanics and perfect pacing. If you're after action, strong narrative, clever puzzles, and nostalgia, install it without fear. And yes, it runs light as a feather.
Persona 4 Golden. Few games blend the charm of Japanese high school life with a supernatural murder mystery and ultra-stylish turn-based combat like Persona 4 Golden. You play as a transfer student who ends up tangled in a string of bizarre murders in a quiet rural town. Alongside new friends and powerful beings called personas, you dive into a strange TV world to face monsters and uncover the truth. By day, you attend school, build friendships, study, take part-time jobs, maybe even date. By night, it's all about surviving dungeons inside a mystical television where danger lurks at every turn. Combat is classic turn-based but deeply strategic, with elemental weaknesses, buffs and debuffs, and persona fusion at the core of your tactics. If you love RPGs with memorable characters, meaningful relationships, and a story that dives into psychology, mythology, and adolescence, Persona 4 Golden is a masterpiece, and it even runs well on low-end PCs.
Star Ocean: The Second Story R. And to wrap up this epic list in style, let's talk about Star Ocean: The Second Story R. This is a fairly recent HD 2D remake, and yes, it runs beautifully on a wide range of PCs. This JRPG features real-time battles that are flashy and fun, a branching narrative with multiple paths and endings based on your choices and bonds with characters, and the fantastic soundtrack that ties it all together. If you're craving a modern JRPG with a retro soul, gorgeous visuals, and excellent performance even on modest hardware, this game is 100% worth it. Every second delivers.
Now is everything sparkles anew.
Now it's your turn. What JRPG ran on your humble PC and still transported you to another world? Which game from this list caught your attention the most? Got any hidden gems to recommend? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.